Let us see the question. When an object is shot from the bottom of a long smooth inclined plane kept at an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal, it can travel a distance x1 along the plane. But when the inclination is decreased to 30 degree and the same object is shot with the same velocity, it can travel x2 distance. The x1 is to x2 will be. In the question, an object is shot from the bottom of the inclined plane. The angle of inclination is 60 degree. The object is shot from initial velocity u and moving in this direction. Let the direction be positive. Now the acceleration of the particle is decreasing after reaching distance x1. The velocity will be equal to 0. Now initial velocity is u, final velocity is 0. Acceleration of this object will be equal to, what is the acceleration? A equal to g sin theta. Including direction, acceleration equal to g sin theta. Here acceleration is decreasing, so we also call it as retardation. So it is taken as negative because it is retardation, acceleration is decreasing. Now what happened? The angle of inclination is decreased to 30 degree. Angle of inclination is decreased to 30 degree. Object is shot with the same velocity as initial and the distance covered is x2. Now our intention is to find x1 is to x2, the ratio of x1 and x2. Here in the question we have initial velocity, final velocity and distance. You already know the equations of motion, right? What is that? V equal to u plus at, s equal to ut plus half at square and v square equal to u square plus 2as. In the question they have not mentioned about time. So which equation we should take here? Including initial velocity, final velocity and distance, right? What is that? V square equal to u square plus 2as. So let us consider the equation. Consider the equation v square equal to u square plus 2as, where final velocity is 0, initial velocity is u plus 2, a is minus g sin theta into s, let the distance be x, where s equal to x, distance. Okay. Therefore, let me write it here. U square equal to minus 2g sin theta into distance. Therefore, distance x equal to u square by 2g sin theta. Here negative sign indicates acceleration is decreasing. Okay. Therefore, from this equation we can say that x is inversely proportional to sin theta. Now we have to find the ratio of x1 and x2. Therefore, x1 by x2 equal to, x1 is inversely proportional to sin theta 1. Therefore, sin theta 2 by sin theta 1 will be equal to sin theta 2. Theta 2 is 30 degree. Therefore, sin 30 by sin 60, which is equal to sin 30 is 1 by 2 and sin 60 is root 3 by 2, which is equal to 2 cancels, 1 by root 3. Therefore, the answer is 1 is to root 3. This is the answer.